All right, hello everybody. This is Kilo 5, Oscar Radio November, doing an updated video of the Show Me Your Shack. The last video I had was back in 2013. It had older technology, older radios that I was using at the time, and it's been a little bit. I've advanced my knowledge in amateur radio and some of the technology that's being utilized now. So I'll go through and show you some of the technology here that we're using these days. All right, we'll go off. Start off with the radios and the devices. This right here is an FTDX 1200. This is my HF machine with a little antenna that's up between the two oak trees outside. I'm able to utilize that radio to talk straight off a battery and anywhere from less than 5 watts to 100 watts. I could talk around the world using this radio here and that microphone. Next, we'll go to local radios. This right here is the FTM 400DR. This is their mobile rig, their base rig. Right now, it's set up into the Wires-X mode. You'll see it's connected to my node here, which is a simplex node at this time. It's running simplex. It's in Burleson, and right now it's connected to the Americas link, which there are 60 nodes. Nodes do consist of individual simplex nodes, or they are repeaters. They actually have them connected at this time into repeaters. Next, we'll start with the FTM 100DR. This right here acts as my simplex node transmitter and receiver. This is connected into the back of the Wires-X device. That is what does the transmit and receive and the interconnecting with the internet to allow you to talk around the world in digital quality. I chose digital. I don't run it in analog. It just you utilize a lot more of the functionality in the Wires-X setup and the Fusion system if you run it in digital. That's the only way you're going to get the true benefit out of it. This right here is the FT2 DR, which is their HT, their handy talkie. I just have a little duck on it because I'm walking around the house here and I've got the big antenna outside that's transmitting and receiving the signal to the Wires-X. So just off of less than 200 milliwatts, I'm using this radio here to pretty much talk around the world. Actually, there's a user right there, VE3 VCF, little over 1,400 miles away, and VE3 ZZU. Well, he sounds like a computer. I don't know, his audio's got to be changed there.
Yeah, good, David. I was listening to you talk to people on Richard's node there, but I can't hear anything coming off the node. I'm wondering if it should be receiving on.
And that was a little bit of the digital. And see right here, it's doing this right here is doing the transmit and receive of the Wires-X signal here locally. Right now, I've got it transmitting on the 14655 in digital. The other option that I usually change it to is I transmit to the 444.000 repeater in Cleburne, Texas, which in the Wires-X software a little bit later, I'll show you the changes you can make to actually utilize a repeater. If you use this locally on simplex, I get about maybe 8 to 10 miles coverage, all driving around Burleson. It's great for me locally, but when I want to share it out to everybody else, all the other Fusion repeaters in the Johnson County and Bosque County area, that's when I point this thing to a repeater, because everybody else that has Fusion systems can utilize the digital and have the fun of talking around the world from their house on their home rig. This right here is the Wires-X interface on the computer system. As an admin of a node, this is the software that you run. In this field right here, it tells you all the different nodes that are in and out, that are connecting and which ones are leaving. This interface right here is a chat window. You can actually, you can talk back and forth to the admins that are monitoring. These right here are all the nodes that are connecting at this time. You've got, you'll see repeaters, you'll see individual nodes through here, and up here is the actual people that are talking at this present time. You'll see this is the node, and the second one is actually the device that he's on. Each Yaesu Fusion device has a radio number, and that's what you see popping up with a call with their call sign on it. Here is the room that I connected into, and you can see that it's in digital mode. On this side are all my bookmarks, my favorite rooms to connect into. These are all the individual nodes, to where if you wanted to connect directly to a node, you can from here. And all these down here at the bottom are the different rooms. I'll go into my setting that I show that I use for the transceiver to transmit to the repeater. What I end up changing is on the frequency, I change that to 444.000, and then I leave the signal as C4FM. Power, I usually transmit low because I can hit that repeater on 5 watts, so low is 5 watts. And on the offset, you do the plus 5. And what that does, it changes this to 444.000. The downlink will be 449.000. And then that way you can actually utilize this and point it to a repeater, and it'll actually, everybody else can have a lot of fun. Especially, I've got people down around Waco that can hit that repeater that can't hit my simplex node, and they're able to enjoy the functionality of wires. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. I'll wrap this video up. Again, I'll just give the model numbers that I'm running right now. This is the FTDX1200. This is the FTM 400DR. The FTM 100DR, and that actually is the body to the 400DR. I've just got it set up in a little temporary rack that's sitting on the bottom. That is the FT2DR HT. And I guess that's it for Show Me Your Shack. This is Kilo 5, Oscar Radio November, saying 7-3, and I hope you enjoyed the video this year. 7-3, y'all. K5 ORN.